Okay, let's see what day 27 was all about. Boy, I can't wait for this diet to be over, this juice fast, which is turning into just a endurance test. At this point, it's like I really am not that interested in juice. I mean, I have drunk juice, I got up, I had, what did I have? I had coffee, I probably had some carrot juice with green in it. Yeah, I'm sure I had that. And the coffee, I just couldn't face it black. And I don't have any creamer in the house, but I did have Cremora, that powdered stuff. So I put a little bit of that in there just because I just had to take the edge off that coffee. That was too acid. And I was going down to church, and so I took two like bottles of, one was carrot green and one was tomato, and then I had my cup of coffee, so that's good. And then I went down to Gary's, got another cup of coffee, sipping on my little juice. Went to church. As I came out of church, I had a little tomato juice, and I was just sipping it here and there. And we were doing different things. We had to wash his truck, and then I came home, and oh yeah, I pulled into town, and I had had an idea earlier that I might get a chai today, and then I thought I forgot about it. But then when I pulled into town and I was going to pass the Indian restaurant, I just pulled over. I was just like, I'm getting some chai. I have to have something. I didn't even want chai, but I got two glasses, two cups, takeout cups of chai, and I came home and I only drank one. I put the other in the fridge. I'll probably have it tomorrow. And let's see. At some point during the day, I remembered I had some bread and butter pickles, homemade. I had a couple jars in there, so I ate some homemade pickles. I had, when I went out, I had to go out to the store or someplace, and I got some, went to Dollar Tree. I just thought, well, butterscotch candies would be good, so I had some of them, and I also got some Necco wafers, and the reality is, it's like I'm just not interested in juice anymore. And I do want to eat, and I'm thinking about like fried zucchini. It's like can't get over like this air fryer I've got, and I keep dreaming about like batter dip, vegetables and whatnot. And mm, but the thing is, I'm just over the juice, and I don't know. I'll have to get my enthusiasm and just start juicing again. Because the reality is, if you just drink the juice, you don't have these thoughts, and it's the thoughts that are getting me. But tonight I'm listening to, coincidentally, I suppose, I'm listening to murder. Like I listen to these light murder mysteries. And one I picked up tonight, which is actually pretty good. It's called the Union Street Bakery, and has little food in there, and then the other one I'm listening to, Goldie Schultz Mysteries, and that's the name of the character. I don't know the author's name, but she's a caterer in it, and unfortunately she's sort of like Murder She Wrote. Everywhere she goes, there's some kind of murder going on, mystery, but it has to do with like the reason I want these vegetarian crab cakes is in one wedding that she was catering, she kept making crab cakes. So it's like I'm getting triggered all over the place with these books, but they're pretty entertaining and keep my attention. Um, but I had the thought, oh yeah, I was listening to this bakery murder, and a couple of the characters in it, they were so upset about the bakery that they just were losing weight, like they were just growing very thin because they couldn't eat. And it's like I have a friend who's like that. He doesn't, she gets upset and then she doesn't want to eat, and I'm thinking, I want to be that kind of person. I want to be that kind of person. And well, I limped through the day. I cheated, here, there, and everywhere, but I got to the end of it. Now I'm gonna have my magnesium hot drink, my Calm, which I love so much, and a little melatonin. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna click off day 27. I've got 3 more days to go. And I'm glad that I'm doing this report because I'm realizing it doesn't have to be this bad, you know. I just have to, actually, tomorrow I'm going to clean out my refrigerator because I have all this, it's just stuffed with juicy stuff, I need to clean it out. I need to do an inventory. I need to start juicing, like creating fresh juice again, you know, and just drinking it and getting this bad attitude that I have out. Because, you know, I am better in my clothes. I'm you know, I'm so glad I've done this. I'm so glad I got through today without eating, you know. It's a good thing. It's just I'm not doing it right, you know. So that's the problem. I'm doing it all wrong. But better to do it, you know, somewhat than not at all. So I'm glad I had this little conversation with myself because I can turn this around. If I clean out the refrigerator, I get some good juice going, I start drinking the juice, and I stop thinking about this ridiculous food. Because Joe Cross, he did 40 days, but people were handing him juice all the time. You know, nobody's handing me juice. Fresh juice. Every time I have a little qualm of hunger, or just regularly. So that's it. That's day 27. Tomorrow's the first day of the last 3. I hope I turn my habit and attitude around. And I'm just going to go forward with my March 2022 30-day juice fast.